Okay.
Noah's Ark.
So there's a little things, quite a few things that we went over last Sunday about Noah and his ark. So we'll give you kind of like a review, just to keep you guys up to speed. I need you guys paying attention because I'm going to ask questions afterwards. So we went over a few things. I'll give you a review because I'm going to ask questions afterwards. So the first thing that we learned about Noah was that Noah was a man of God, or a man who loved God very much. The second thing we realized about Noah is that, he was righteous. We also realized that God had told Noah to build what?
An ark.
Okay, we went over that. That God told Noah to build the ark. Pretty soon we'll have this mounted on the wall.
It's pretty easy.
Excuse my handwriting. So God told Noah to build the ark. And then we started talking about some special things about the ark. Now, there's something called a boat, and then there's something called an ark. There's some differences between the two. What's different about the boat and an ark? Yeah.
A boat is like when you want to go somewhere, like to find treasure.
On the water, right? Or in the water. Yes.
An ark is bigger than a boat, so that's what's different about an ark and a boat.
Very good. That's the main point that I was looking for. Is that an ark is like
It's kind of like
this.
And
a boat
it's kind of like that.
like that.
Yeah.
I want to live in the ark.
I wouldn't live.
So not quite like that, but you get the differences.
It's a boat and an ark.
Can I get a junior mentor to get me something to wipe to clear the board?
Oh. When you see
So-
the teeth, use your fingers.
Oh, good. Thank you. We'll get your research in it too. Okay, so that's the main difference I wanted you guys to realize, that we call it Noah's Ark because it was this grandiose, big, huge ship, right? And it had to be big. Why? Why do you think the ark had to be so big? Think of your ideas while I write this down.
Oh.
And my back is starting to hurt, so I'm going to ask Alana to finish writing for me. Okay, so why do you think the boat had to be so big? The ark had to be so big? Here's some red or blue.
So everyone can fit in?
So everyone could fit, okay. But who was everyone? We went over this last week.
It was a giraffe, a fox, a dragon, a lion,
So it's basically animals.
So there were a lot of
and
animals, 2 of every kind.
Oh, that's so.
2 of every kind of animal in the world had to fit on the ark.
even at Africa, America, even
The
Even
whole
in China.
world. Oh, in China. Thank you. Here you go. Oh, thank you. And yes, what else had to be on the ark?
like if you want to like everybody to have a party on it, and the people that you don't like, they still can come, but
Okay.
it's a whole bunch of people, so that's why it has to be big.
About that, there actually were not a lot of people.
There's some people.
God only allowed Noah and his family. You know why? Because at that time in the Bible, everybody else
Was
just a
me.
moment. Everybody else did bad things.
You said no.
except Noah and his family. So that's why those were the only people that got a chance to get on the boat. Like our junior mentor said,
Everybody.
his family were the only ones. So I'll go over the story, not now. I'll go over the story again and give you guys an opportunity to hear some more about Noah and the ark. But so far we know he was a man of God. We know he was righteous. We know that God told him to build the ark. We know that an ark is much bigger than a boat. And we know that the ark had to hold a lot of animals. Now, last Sunday, everybody drew their picture of different animals that would be in the ark. And they also drew the rainbow, which I'll discuss with you later on what it symbolizes.
Somebody drew the girl?
I don't think that was last Sunday, though. Okay, so listen quietly as we read the story of Noah's Ark. Okay, so last Sunday, our junior mentor read this to us. Keila. Yeah, I got it right. And so I'll go ahead and read it this time. Unless, would you like to read it again? Okay. So this is Noah and his family. Okay. Noah was a farmer who lived a long time ago. What was Noah?
A farmer.
He had a wife and 3 sons, and each of his 3 sons had a wife. How many sons did he have?
3.
And who was Noah?
A farmer.
Good. Yes, go ahead and write he was a farmer,
He was.
or just farmer and 3
He
sons,
was a
however you want.
You put he.
Yes, it's a he. Don't worry about what she's writing at the moment. We'll go over it later, okay? So he was a
Farmer.
and he had 3
Sons.
Good.
And they all had wives.
That's right. And he was a good man.
Man.
That's important to know.
Is she sitting on a chair?
Uh-huh. The red's not working out so well. He had 3 sons. Or you could just put 3 sons if you want. And he was a good man. Okay, now next it says, he worked hard growing food for his family. Noah always did what God told him to do. Now just in your own, let's say, how old is the oldest person in here? I think it's you. How old are you? 8. I'm sorry, I didn't mean the oldest person in here. I meant the eldest out of your group. You're 8, right? So in your 8 long years of life, do you always do what God tells you to do? All the time? No questions asked? No, right? You know why? Because sometimes it can be very hard. Did you know God calls us to not give our parents attitudes? To not talk back to our parents? To respect our parents? How many of you respect your parents all the time? Wow, I have some angels. Well, I myself, ooh look, even my junior mentor has her hand raised. Well, I myself wasn't an angel as a kid. Sometimes I didn't do what my parents told me to do. So, it's very important for you guys to listen to your parents and, like Noah, to always do what God tells you to do, okay? God talked to Noah. How many of you talk to God? When do you talk to God?
I say my prayers when I go to sleep.
Exactly. When you say your prayers. When you say your prayers. That's our way of talking to God. And do you know what it's called when he talks to us?
No.
Meditation. Meditation. When we talk to God, we pray. And God talks to us, we meditate. Meditate means to listen, to be quiet, so that you can actually hear from God. So God said, the people are wicked. I'm going to flood the earth and destroy them all, except you. No, that's okay. Noah, you must build an
Ark.
Ark. A boat?
No. Ark.
And a what?
Ark.
Oh, okay. So he has to build an ark. You must build it like this. God gave him specific dimensions. Do this many feet by this many feet. Make it this high. Make it this wide. It was a huge boat. Sorry, it was a huge ark.
Ark.
So then you will save all the creatures in the world. If you look carefully, you can see 2 moose, 2 elephants, 2 deer, 2 bears, 2 ducks, 2 of every kind of animal, right?
Monkeys too.
There were monkeys
Oh, look at what's weird. The monkey.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Right? That's huge.
Oh my gosh, you can live on that.
They did for a long time. In fact, we're going to find out how long they lived on it.
Don't say that what you just said.
What?
What you just said.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You can say gosh, but we're not going to focus on that. We're focusing on this story. So, Noah started work. His sons helped him. They marked out the shape of the ark on the ground and cut down the trees to build it. Noah and his sons worked hard. Could you imagine? It was hot. They were outside. There's no air conditioning back in the day. It was hot.
I could imagine it. No air conditioning in the whole entire world.
Yeah, nobody had any. It was very, very hot. They made a wooden frame. They put tar inside and outside the ark to make it waterproof.
Waterproof. That's pretty cool.
I can't make no ark.
They didn't
Oh,
make
that's
an air
okay.
conditioner?
No one had invented it yet. At last, the ark was ready.
Yay!
Noah and his sons loaded it with lots of food for their family and food for all the creatures. What was inside the ark? What did Noah load into the ark?
Food and the creatures.
Sit down and don't speak out of turn again. Okay? Yes, what was inside the ark?
And
Animals, but what else?
food for the
Food for the animals. What else?
food and creatures.
Food for the creatures. Then the creatures came. There were 2 of every kind. Noah stared at them. I didn't know there were going to be so many, he said. It's a lot of animals.
Like a
They all went into the ark. God was right, said Noah. The ark he told me to build is just big enough for all of us. Then it started to rain. It rained for 40 days and nights. The ark floated away with them safely inside. Hi. You can pull up a chair. The flood lasted for months. Noah said to a raven, "Go and find some dry land." The raven flew away but soon came back. Later, Noah sent off a dove. It came back with a twig. Noah said, "The flood is over at last and everything is growing again."
yeah.
Noah opened the door of the ark. All his family and the creatures rushed out. The sun was shining and the land was dry. Spread out and have families. Live all over the earth, God said to the creatures. Noah, your family must do this too. God put a rainbow in the sky. That's my sign, said God. I promise I'll never flood the whole earth again. Thank you, said Noah. So this is a story that we read last Sunday.
Elon, it's your turn.
I'll go ahead and give you guys a little recap.
Whoa.
You guys already have some things. We have someone new who just came in. So I want you guys to share what we know about Noah so far. One thing each, okay? So I'll start with Savannah. Savannah, share with, what's your name?
Sorry.
Zareya. Okay. Share with Zareya one thing you know about Noah.
I know that he's nice to
Okay, Noah was a good man. I said one thing. What's one thing you know?
That he made the boat very long.
He made the
Ark.
ark. Noah made the ark. He was a good man. Good job, both of you. What do you know about Noah?
You. I know that he was a farmer.
He was a farmer. Awesome. What do you know about Noah?
That he had 3 sons.
That he had 3 sons. So far, that's the information we know about Noah. So now you know all we know. And in the book, we were talking about how on the ark, pretty cool arks here, how on the ark, we said there were 2 of every kind of animal. So now there's 2 animals on 2 of every kind of animal in the ark. Noah brought food for his family and food for the animals and put it on the ark. Then the ark was on the water for how many days and nights?
40.
Awesome, high five. Good job. 40 days and nights. Then they reached dry land. And Noah sent 2 types of birds. What kind of birds did he send? Who remembers? Oh, okay. What kind of birds did he send? Yes.
Why are you?
Okay, it was a dove and a raven. Kiani. This is her fault. Kiani, take the iPad from Ilana. Ilana, I'm going to have you finish the Noah's Ark story for me.
Okay.
Ilana is going to go over the different types of animals that we named, and she's also going to go over the rainbow. Okay? Have a seat. And she's going to take over for right now. So give her your undivided attention, and we're not going to have outside conversations, okay? Look at Ilana and pay attention.
Okay, so we were just talking about Noah's Ark and the rainbow and how, like, what is his personality? Okay, so were we at the end of the book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, why did Jesus send his rainbow?
So he could tell a promise that he would never flood the world again.
So he's going to promise to not flood the world. So, do you think that it actually worked?
Yes.
Do you think that his promise will be kept?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that his promise will be kept?
Yes.
You?
Wait, we gotta give other people chances.
Go second. You?
Anybody else? Okay, go ahead.
One time when me and Uncle Dewey came out of a restaurant, we saw a rain. Well, actually, when we came to the restaurant, we saw a rainbow, and that was a promise.
So you saw a rainbow, but if you saw a rainbow, what do you think the promise was?
To never flood the whole world again,
But listen, usually rainbows happen when it's raining, right?
yeah, and it can
Wait,
be
Wait, raise your hand. Was it raining when you got to the restaurant?
yes.
So what do you think that was? Do you think it still had the same meaning as when, like, compare and contrast? Compare Noah's Ark and compare when you were at the restaurant.
Now I get it.
You get it now?
When it was raining, and then
Noah's Ark.
that
That God would make a promise that he would never, over here, that he would promise that he would never flood
the world.
But it does sometimes rain, but it doesn't.
Flood.
Okay. What do you have to say?
That when it rains, raining, the moons come up, and then the rainbow shines.
Okay. So do you think, what if, so here's how I'm gonna do it. What if you guys were Noah? And you were Noah, and you built your ark, okay? So there's Noah, there's his ark. What type of animals would you bring on the ark? Okay.
I would bring a zebra, a giraffe, and
Just one, okay?
a monkey,
Okay.
a giraffe, an alligator.
Okay. Rabbit. Okay. So, if you brought all those things and you did not bring two of each animal, you only brought two of different animals. How do you think God would react? Like react means think of that. What do you think God would think of that? Do you think he would be mad?
Bad.
Think happy? Why do you think he would be happy if if Noah didn't say you guys would know it? What if you guys didn't obey God and got two of different animals? You really think he would be happy about that?
No.
What do you think? You still think he would be happy? I can't understand that. I don't know what that is. No? You don't think he'll be happy? Okay. What do you think?
Upset.
Of course he will be upset because you're supposed to obey.
God.
Yes.
What about you? You don't know? I
Okay.
think he would be happy.
Mad, upset, sad. Sad? Okay. So, say you guys were, let's see. Okay, say if you guys didn't obey him, maybe you think he would send like a big flood and Noah's Ark would break or Noah's Ark would stay strong.
Stay strong. Great.
But look, he didn't obey Jesus by getting two different animals.
Ooh, shoot, it will
You
break.
think it will break or still strong?
Break.
Okay.
So we're really grateful. Thank you to our junior mentor, Ilana, for stepping in.
Yeah.
So we're really grateful that Noah obeyed Jesus, right?
Yes.
Sorry, God. Same difference. So we're really grateful that Noah obeyed God. And so now, we've already drawn our rainbow. We drew animals before. You guys didn't do it yet? I think I'd like you guys to draw the ark.
Yay.
So we'll have our junior mentors pass you out paper and crayons, and then you guys can draw your ark.
Hi, Brother David.
Ilana.
Everybody's
Ilana.
Yay.
Not right now.
What's your name, Kiana?
That's not my name. No.
Okay.
Kia, you want to do it?
So you two,
We could